Hey guys, in this video we're going to take a look at the Presonus Bluetube Stereo Tube Preamp. At this time, these preamps have been replaced by some newer Presonus preamps, but these can be found fairly cheap on sites like eBay. If you're looking for an extra preamp to use additional line inputs on your audio interface, the Presonus Bluetube Preamp is actually pretty decent. This preamp is about half the size of a rack unit, so I purchased it to fit alongside my half-size Focusrite 18i6 interface. I haven't mounted it in a rack yet, but all I would need is a flat rack shelf to accomplish that. This interface has two preamps on the front with 6 line inputs on the back that need external preamps to use with a microphone. Let's talk about some of the features of this preamp. First, we have 2 knobs for each channel. The first is drive and the second is gain. The drive controls the amount of the signal that goes through the 12AX7 tube, that way you can get some tube tone out of the preamp. The gain control is just for the clean preamp and it gives a signal boost up to the level that you're sending into your audio interface. The output level from the preamp can be monitored with the level meter on the front. The overall sound quality for this preamp is pretty decent and I'm impressed by it since these units go for under $50 used. For each channel, we also have a phase inverse switch. This can be used for stereo recordings like an acoustic guitar or drum kit if you notice the 2 microphones are out of phase. This gives it a very thin sound and it can usually be fixed by inverting the phase of one of the microphones. This is a nice feature, but it isn't that necessary since we can do this with software anyways. The good thing about the phase inverse switch is that it allows us to capture the audio how it will be in the final product so we can hear how everything sounds before we would invert the phase in our software. Next to the phase inverse switch, we have a -20 dB pad. Turn this on to avoid distortion if there's a loud signal going to the preamp. In the middle of all the switches, we have phantom power. This is applied to both channels at once, so keep that in mind if you're planning on using different types of microphones. Now let's talk about connectivity. On the front, we have 2 combined XLR inputs. Each of them can take either an XLR input from a microphone or a 1/4-inch instrument input. On the back, each channel has a balanced XLR output and an unbalanced 1/4-inch output. The power is supplied through an 18-volt AC power adapter on the back. My one complaint about this unit is that it doesn't use a standard power adapter and the power adapter takes up a lot of space, so keep that in mind when deciding if you'll mount it in a rack. Overall, aside from the power supply, this is definitely a good preamp for the money, especially if you're looking to save some money and pick up used gear. If not, we've also left a link in the video description for the new Presonus Bluetube preamps so you can check them out. Thanks for checking out this video on the Presonus Bluetube preamp. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow us on our social media to see all our new videos when we release them, and we've left those links in the video description.